Well, good. So Larry, but before I let you go here tonight, do you have any closing thoughts for us? Anything I forgot to ask you? Anything that you think our audience here would like to know or needs to know about you, FMEC, or just family medicine in general?
Well, I guess the one thing that I would pass along is that I think there's a great deal more hope, and there's a great deal more value that surrounds us than if you read the newspapers or listen to the radio or the TV would tell you. And I think that we have to. That's our sky hook, and I think for us in the FMEC. We really try to make that the core of what we're about because we think things can change, and we think that people can have the kinds of lives that the good Lord intended them to have. And we just have to get about the business of changing the system to make that happen.
Larry Bauer from the Family Medicine Education Consortium. You can find them at fmec.net. Thank you so much, Larry, for coming on the show. This has been a great conversation. This won't be the last conversation about this, so we'll definitely have to bring you back to continue this conversation. But this is a great start to the conversation. And if you're in medicine and you are anywhere near the northeast region of the country, specifically Hershey, Pennsylvania, October 29th through 31st. Definitely, check that out. You can get more information at fmec.net. I'll be there. That should be the only reason why you should go. No, I'm just kidding. But the
other reason they should go, Michael, is that it smells so good there.
That's right. That's right. But Larry, thank you so much for being on the show, and I know we will continue this conversation as we go along. We have a few months before the Northeast Regional meeting. It's going to be great. I'm very excited about it, and I hope that we'll be able to get a lot of people out there just to continue the conversation on how we as family physicians can change the healthcare system.
Great, and I feel very honored to be a guest on your show. Thank you.
All right, we'll talk to you soon then.
Okay.
All right, kids. So that ends my show here tonight. I want to thank Larry Bauer from the Family Medicine Education Consortium, and you can find him at fmec.net. And it's a great conversation. It's a little bit different show here for tonight. So we got a little bit technical there about healthcare delivery and that type of thing. But I think it's okay. I think it's good that we were able to get into that. I think I might be getting into that a little bit more to help educate you out there about what's really going on. So thank you for Larry for coming on the show. And yeah, I am going to work with him because he does know a lot of people in a lot of places, especially family docs who are doing some great things, have some great stories out there that people need to know about. So they'll be coming on the Dr. Anonymous show coming on in the next few weeks. So that ends my show here for tonight. Just to let people know, in case people want to hang out with me, I'll be doing a little bit of a post show. Just for a little bit. You can go to dranonymous.tv, and that brings you to my Ustream page over there, and I'll be chatting it up with all of you just after the show, just for a few minutes. But I want to thank everybody for hanging out here this evening. So we got Dr. Synonymous in there. We have a lot of guests. We welcome the guests here to the show. I hope you enjoyed what you heard here tonight. If you'd like that, you can go to dranonymous.com, dranonymous.net, dranonymous.org to learn more about me. Our good friend J-Man and Jesse Ferg, and Kat is listening in here tonight, the Landview Lowdown. Saturday night, coming up in a couple of nights, our good friend Kat will be coming back on the show. And we'll be chatting it up. The Saturday night show is a lot different than the Thursday night show, so we'll be having fun with that. And also MD Student 31. Thank you so much for your involvement in the chat room here. I hope you enjoyed what you heard, and I hope you get involved in social media and Twitter and Facebook and blogging and all that kind of stuff. And feel free to contact me if you have questions about that. that. So that ends my show here this evening. My next show will be Saturday night, May 22nd. And Kat will be on. We'll be talking about a lot of different topics. We'll be talking about some entertainment stories. We'll be talking about some not so serious news stories just to relax on Saturday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, right back here on blogtalkradio.com. So that ends my show here this evening. I will be closing here with a closing song here. Something I know our good friend Kent will probably enjoy here. And right after the song here, I will be setting up for the short post show at dranonymous.tv. So thanks a lot, everybody, for joining me here. And I will say good night, everybody.